Leaning and fallen trees along the nearly 18 miles of the Westmoreland Heritage Trail between Trafford and Salzburg are a constant problem. Steep valley slopes and shallow soil, coupled with wind and rain, can create conditions that threaten riders and walkers and sometimes block trail access. In most cases, our dedicated trail volunteers are able to clear these problems on their own. But sometimes the problem can be bigger and more complex, and then we have to bring in expensive, specialized help and equipment. That was the case recently when one large tree took out several more as it fell over a small bridge about 1.5 miles from the eastern end of the trail in Salzburg. As the tangled web of trunks and branches came to rest, it created a low-hanging canopy over the bridge. Amazingly, although some branches rested lightly on the bridge railings, none of them did any damage. Riders and walkers could still pass through, but there was a risk that the heavy mass of trunks and limbs could shift further, damaging the bridge structure and threatening the safety of trail users. For this job, trail leaders decided to bring in specialists from Beaver Jack Tree Service to do the job. But getting their equipment to the work site was a challenge, and the company's regular bucket trucks were too wide to travel the final trail section to the site from the west. Instead, they brought in a self-propelled, narrow-profile bucket lift system outfitted with hydraulic outrigger arms that could be deployed for extra stability. It took over 8 hours to clear things away. Work started high in the forest canopy, cutting branches, many of them lodged in the structure of surrounding trees. In one case, the shifting mass had put a large branch under severe stress, a force released suddenly when it was severed. Work continued throughout the day. The lift system had to be repositioned several times, and each set of cuts had to be carefully studied and executed. Late in the afternoon, the last large sections of the main trunks were cut away and removed. Projects that require outside skills and resources like this one are expensive. That's why we ask all who use and love the Westmoreland Heritage Trail to become trail members and to donate. It helps us pay for big projects like these and for the resources our wonderful volunteers use for their work. The Westmoreland Heritage Trail is your trail. It connects and vitalizes the communities it serves in our region. With your support, we can keep it safe and accessible throughout the year, no matter what the challenge.